Well, oh, welcome, welcome. How are you? Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live with me. This time, you're thinking, what the hell is this he's wearing now? I was live the other day and I had my hair like this, and someone said to me, they said, you look like David Bowie. And I was like, well, I used to have the mullet as well. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to go for a throwback and stick on the Ziggy Stardust costume. Why the hell not, hey? Let's get some hellos out of the way. So there's only two people actually in the actual chat. Everyone else is sort of sitting on the wing. So that's Admit, Audacity, and Twingo, who's just joined in now. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I was hoping that a few more people, or a few more people, will pop on and join, because I wanted to sort of discuss things with you lot rather than me always natter on about where I've been, what I've been doing, why I've got into it, and all that sort of gibberish that I always talk about. I figured have a conversation with everybody else. But first and foremost, how is everybody doing? Have you been having a good day? Has it been alright? I don't know. I just realised I got slow mo on. What the hell is that? I don't bloody know. I don't know what I've done. Don't know if this fits me anymore, to be fair. I wore this on Britain's Got Talent. This is the costume from VGT, if anybody's wondering whilst they're here. Just whack the screen though as well. Double tap it to like the live, and obviously hit the hearts because it will pump it out further onto YouTube. Hey Kate, looks like everybody's sort of coming in bit by bit. Is it the time of day? Did I pick a really crap time of day? I don't know. Maybe I did. No, I got loads of pain today. Oh, that's not great. I mean, I'm doing all right. It's been really warm, really sticky the weather today. So I've been like melting, and I thought, well, what can I stick on for the costume? And I grabbed this and I put this on because why not? I always try to think, what can I wear for the live, for the upright lives, because I want to make it more interesting for people that are new that are joining. But yeah, it's I'm assuming people would have been back from work now, and that people would be sort of what do you call it? Like having their tea and whatnot. So I'm either too early or too late. I don't know, but hopefully some more people will come in. But in the meantime, is there anything interesting anyone else has been doing recently? Anyone been anywhere creepy? Experienced anything strange? I think Anne, last time you were on, you were saying you were doing an investigation, weren't you? Have you done that yet? Is that something you've been to already, or is that something still coming up? I forgot. I got to have some backing music as well. Nearly forgot my backing music. Tell me if it's too loud, and I'll turn it down. You did, and how was it? I know I still got to go up there. It's just such a long way to go. Um, that it's just like I kind of would rather do two things and have two nights rather than just go all that way and do the one thing. But how was it? Did you get anything interesting? Last few graveyards I've done, I've not really had anything happen. So, um, best investigation ever. Wow. What what sort of things, like, if you were to summarize, what sort of things happened there? Like, is there like the sorts of things that I look for are physical interactions. So like items moving, noises, bangs, things being chucked, stuff like that. Is that a possibility? Or is it like other types of things that go on there? Because I always wonder, because different people's perception of activity it's person to person, isn't it? So one person might be into spirit boxes, for example, and another person like myself might be into wanting to see things being chucked. So it all depends on what sort of things you like. Night Watchman, Dark Entity, yeah, we've been pushed, things thrown. Oh, see, now That's really intriguing. That gets me bubbling. It's the sort of thing that I look for really in an investigation, is mental stuff like that. I mean, when it's really rare to happen, so it's one of those things when it does happen, it's incredible. I remember the other night from years back that I was out filling the bird's food up in the tree and saw someone wearing a tartan shirt with jeans, but no one was there. What? Is it known for having things like that in your area, Kate? Is this something that happens quite a lot, or is this just like a one-off that you've just seen it randomly that on that one time, or is there an actual story linked to it? Never fails, that place, this place. Well, I'm gonna have to do it then, aren't I? 100%. The weather's like touch and go at the minute, though, isn't it? 1 minute is really nice, and then the next minute you got a thunderstorm. I'll pop it down to do though, 100%. Never fails, definitely Mark. But anyway, other than there, have either of you two, or you three even, sorry, because it's admit Audacity, Anne and Kate, or anyone else that's watching that's just sitting in the wings wondering what on earth I'm wearing. Have you got any stories you want to talk about? Any experiences, like things that you might want to ask me? Like my opinions on certain things? He was standing by the confers at the bottom of the garden. Just a one-off. See, I'd be wanting to search into the background history to try and figure out, like, was there stories there before? Has the neighbours seen anything like this before? More active than Hop was. Really? Because that place was creepy as hell. Hey, the Grim Gecko. If you've just joined, oh, welcome Dave as well. Just got back from the chops. Chops? What's the chops? The shops. If you've just joined, this is Talking the Truth. If you've never met me before, my name's Mark. I'm a paranormal investigator. I go to locations, shout to air, and then on lives I dress up in all weird costumes. Last time I did a live out and about, someone said my hair was very Bowie, so I went, do you know what, I'm going to go the full hog. Stick the Ziggy Stardust on, why don't I? Ground control to Major Tom. There we go. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Like, that's just joined. You've been doing all right, Dave and Grim Gecko. How's your evening, day, afternoon been? And more importantly, do you have any stories? Anything creepy to talk about? Anything that you've ever had happen that you don't understand? Maybe you want to ask me questions on things to get my opinion. Also, if you could double tap the screen to like it and whack them hearts so it pumps it out to more people. So, because YouTube doesn't necessarily tell everybody, and if you hit the likes and stuff, it pumps it out to more people. So then it goes hello to everybody else. Remember to put it on all messages, not just top messages, so you don't miss anybody. Live chat, all messages. There we go. Apart from my nephew hurt himself fine. Oh, sorry to hear that. How am I? I'm alright. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Trying to think about what to put out next and what not, and I'm currently editing The Creepy Woods. That should be going out next month probably. Or maybe this month. I don't know. We'll see. House was built in the 1930s, but we think there was something built before, as the back garden was full of bricks under the soil. Yeah, that sounds like something that's been what do you call it? Like something's been knocked down and it's been built on top of. Oh, imagine you know these people that sometimes have their houses and they start like digging the garden, or they start like building something, or they tear up the floorboards, or and then there's like an underground area underneath their house, like a bunker, or oh, imagine if there was tunnels, and it was like things engraved into the thingy, and there was like old candle holders and just like weird statues and stuff. My my imagination's just taken me to another level. I don't want to creep you out thinking that you've got some next level devil worship temple under your garden. That is not what I'm saying. My brain just went off on one. Share, thank you, Anne. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yeah, I mean, I've been to places where I have come across strange, like, bits on the floor and stuff, like you're saying. I mean, Hoppus obviously used to actually have a building there, like Anne was saying about Hoppus just now, and the remains of that building. I've got a bit of it up there actually. There it is. This is a bit of the structure from the wood house. Obviously this isn't wood, but I think it was the bit of the floor or the tile. Or it's not a tile. It's too big to be tile. I think it's a bit of the floor, like maybe a kitchen or something. I don't know. That would be good to find a lost room. I'd lose my marbles, honestly. Like, I am that nutter in a horror film that decides to just wander off down some old tunnel into the abyss to God knows what. That's me. Yes. Keep moving forward. This keeps falling. Flitwick Manor kicked off once they started alert. Seemed true for some hauntings. What's Flitwick Manor? Am I being so stupid? Have I missed something there? I don't bloody know. I have no idea. The other thing is, right, has anybody ever experienced, like, feelings, how can I put this? Been in a location and then, without any reason at all, suddenly getting symptoms of what would basically be panic attack symptoms, like pain across the chest and then feeling dizzy, feeling nauseous, sick, pain across the head, stuff like that, but comes out of nowhere. So you're perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden, bang, heart rate increases to like 1,000,000, and then you're for no reason at all. Run towards it, not away. Oh yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit more brave with things. Sometimes when something happens and startles me and it catches me off guard, I do a little sort of run away. And then I normally turn back round and then go back to where like my fight or flight takes me away, and then my brain goes, but I need to film this, and then I go back. It might be Flitwick Manor, pronounced that way anyway. Flitwick. I'm probably saying it all wrong anyway. Knowing me. Let's have a little gander. Flitwick Manor. Grade 2 listed building. Up in, where's that to? You can have weddings and all sorts there. I bet that costs a small fortune to hire, I tell you now. But that's an arm and a leg. You know, to hire, I looked up once, right? To hire, I think it was Gloucester Prison, or I think it was like £2,500 to hire it. I could go to like abroad and find a location abroad cheaper than hiring out a prison in this country that's abandoned. That's mental. That was done that. It's me more. I went down, but I felt something on. I felt something on me. Yeah, I just don't know how to like, and when that sort of things happens as well, it's like it's really difficult to put it across to the audience, because with all intents purposes, you know, you're feeling how you're feeling, but you can't say to an audience, this is how I'm feeling, because then it's, you know, your word and they can't physically feel what you're feeling. It'd be good if like it went through the screen to the person watching it, which I think happens to some people. which I find intriguing. Some people that watch stuff actually feel weird. Like some people, me just doing this, right? That would affect them, just seeing that. And I don't know how that works. Hit the like, thumbs up button. Yes, thank you, Dave, for the recommendations of the thumbs up and like button. I think if you double tap the screen if you're on a phone, it likes the live. I think that's what I was being told anyway. Is the music all right, or is it too quiet, too loud? I'll bring it up a little bit or down a little bit if it's annoying. I've got these. If you see me playing with these, it's because I've got like my wrists and that have been aching, and I've been told that I need to exercise my hands. So if you see me playing with them, well, also it's good for the ADHD because I like start fiddling with stuff, and it's good to just have something to hold, you know. Get that too, feeling of dread of some videos, and I see things on them, but at the end of the day, I can't prove it. Yeah, I know it's difficult. Well, the thing is, right? There was, he's not alive anymore. I don't think he is. I think he's dead now. There was a guy called the Great James Randi. He was a magician, and he had a. Oh, I'll bring it up a little bit then if you can't hear it. He had a foundation where if somebody that would say that they were clairvoyant or psychic or had some sort of ability or had something paranormal, like maybe an item that claimed to move or whatever, he put out $1 million of his own money to anybody that could fundamentally prove under test conditions that it was genuine. Now the thing is, no one did, and I don't know why, because like I don't know. There was a few people that give it a go, like Sally Morgan, who turned out to be a fake. Uri Geller turned out to be fake. But yeah, it just never came. Nothing ever came of it. Sounds like carpal tunnel. It's annoying. Yeah, it's very annoying. I've turned up the music a little bit now. I don't know if that's any better. Is it live? Can't see it. Wait, can't see what? What can't you see? This is working, isn't it? Well, everyone else can see me. You can hear it now. Cool. Can hear the music. Cool. Yeah, I made a little track, put it together to last out the entire time that I'm on here. But yeah, I'm dressed like Bowie on a paranormal channel. Confusing, I know. I'm running out of costumes though. I really am. Does anyone else other than Anne have any stories? And Kate, obviously, with your stories of the person in your garden. Do you have any other stories at all? Anything else that's quite intriguing? Zeki Mark Dust. Yeah. Move that there so it looks. You just be you, Mark. It's what we love about you. I do try. I want to know where everyone else is. It's like, is it a bad time of day? I went live at 8 o'clock last time on a Wednesday, and I'm thinking, is that a better time to come on? But then again, you'd think out of 4.33 thousand people that there'd be more than 5 of us here. I swear most of them may as well not be subscribed. If you're watching this on Watchback, and it's the first time you've watched something on Watchback, and you're one of the 4.33, where you at? I get more bloody what do you call it? Results go into an abandoned building and chat into air. Well, I do appreciate people that have joined. So thank you. I don't know. It said a while back, didn't it? That was 2 hours ago. He was. So I don't know if he still is. No, he's not anymore. Yeah, he was live 2 hours ago. Yeah, and had 487 people join. I guess people just don't like me, do they? Oh, hello, Chris. Welcome. You got to network better. You can't network with people when they don't come on. Had to refresh, but I'm back. Oh, not to worry. Hang on, I've got to sneeze. Excuse me. Send out another live notification. Yeah, I know. YouTube's a bit weird though. Sometimes it just doesn't tell people. Like, some people will say to me that they've got their notification through, but then it's like the next day or like 4 hours later. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's weird. So weird. I often thought something was under this house, but I have seen the plans and nothing was here. Oh, imagine it turns out it's like Poltergeist, where like it was once built on a graveyard. That's creepy, isn't it? Just to think that sort of thing's possible. It's really hot in here. I got my fan on and everything. I'm just gonna have a sip of water. Got to keep hydrated. Raw Paranormal interview tonight. Yes, it is. So I'm glad you reminded people, Dave. I nearly forgot. So I'm on with Laura, Raw Paranormal, at 11 o'clock. This is the pre chat, where I just thought I'd come and have a chin wag with everybody here, catch up with everyone, listen to people's stories, their experiences, etc. So yeah. I've definitely done this as a... I don't know, it's weird. I've probably set something up wrong knowing my end. Because last time I did a live, I put it as mobile and it goes out to the shorts feed, but this one doesn't seem to be doing it. I don't know. Yeah, I know that. It's just obviously when promoting other channels and whatnot, I need to obviously give them a watch first, and then I have to be honest with myself. Like, I can't just say go over and watch XYZ or go check out XYZ if I just think they're not great. That's I thought at the end of the day I still have to be true to myself, and I have to be honest with my viewers, because I don't want to send them over to something just to try and get clout back, if that makes sense. So I've got a lot of searching to do, to like, and there's a few people I've got in mind that I'm going to start talking about. I don't know if myself and Josh are going to do it, or if I'll just do it and just make like posts and stuff, but there is a lot of work that needs to be put in on that side of things. It was just empty fields apart from the cotton mill, which I can see from the window, and some houses which are still there from what I have read. People come from the workhouse to the cotton mill. Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's something to link back to that then. Ragnarok Spiritual Awakening. Thank you so much for the $4.99. It was much appreciated. This is a member of Spiritual Awakening. It's Luke, isn't it? I think. My memory's awful, but I think it is. Oh yeah, no, I get that. It's just trying to fill that in with the time. So obviously on most times people go live, it's on evenings, and I'm either filming or doing magic, because I don't live in normal people's timelines. You know what I mean? Like if everybody went live at about 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, it'd be perfect. Admittal Dusty, thank you for the 199. It's much appreciated. I think we need some confetti. Is it not going to do the confetti? It's not doing me confetti. Confetti! I did have a filter. Oh, there it is. Confetti. That went, like, really quick. Ah, there it is. I need that sound. Should I do that? Should I record the sound effect? You have a cough in life. Yes, I do indeed. It is rather annoying. Even when I'm doing magic and stuff, like, people email me about things and I end up not getting back to them until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon by the time I'm up. Like, on the most part, my days, I get up about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and then I try and get some editing done, and then I have tea, and then normally I'm going out and going to work, or I'm going out and filming. And then obviously I've got to fit in, you know, seeing my family and also seeing friends in my local area, because if I don't talk to my friends in my local area, they won't have anything to do with me anymore. So it's fitting everything in, really, trying to organise a little bit better, I suppose. Mark is a vampire. Yes. Although I am dressed in Ziggy Stardust costume in a moment, so I do have another one, but I daren't put it on because I don't think it'll fit me. Door tax. Have you got any stories? Anyone that's recently just joined that you want to share about creepy experiences and stuff? Here he is, Dean. Hello. You are half an hour late, Dean. Where you been? I don't know if I set this one up right, Dean. Normally I get people that like are random joining as well, and I haven't had anyone random join. But I thought, I don't know. I've set it up as a top down. It should be. Oh, by the way, this is in 1440p as well, not 1080p. And this is my phone. Woo-hoo. Anyway, talk about the technical stuff later. Oh, you've been live. Should have sent everyone over, Dean. Should have gone, right, I'm off now, get over to Mark. I wanted the truth. Oh, is it me, or is it really hot and sticky today? I seen a glowing pigeon once. What? Real talk, and everyone laughed at me when I told them. A glowing pigeon. Did you eat anything like mushroom looking beforehand? Just wondering. I've never heard of that before. To be fair, it is funny. I did Shepton Mallet Prison and it was amazing. It didn't disappoint. Do you know what I did? I've been to Shepton Mallet Prison like long time ago. Long time ago. So what did you find there? What happened? Because when I did it, I didn't get much out. I went with a group though. It was like, I don't know what it was like haunted happenings or something. And that's the place actually where someone said that they felt cold and we were all holding hands and they were like, oh, there's someone here, I feel cold. And I stood where they were stood, and then I turned round and I was like, well, the window's open behind us in the cell. And I ruined the whole bloody night then, because I wonder if that's why nothing happened, because I spent too much time disclaiming everything. But what happened for you anyway? Be interesting to hear, because I didn't bloody get anything. Hello, Dave and Kate. Laughter, I'm not sure. Some of Dean's chat people you went on. You want some of Dean's chat people you want on here? well, it doesn't matter who joins, to be honest with you. I can handle pretty much anything. I mean, I perform in bars at like 1 o'clock in the morning to people that are really drunk. And then I sometimes go on TikTok at 2 in the morning, and then people join that, and they're really different type of audience to hear. I was like 14, so no. Okay. I saw a monk at the top of Glastonbury. I'm guessing, age 14. He was wearing a metal mask. See, I've heard that Glastonbury is really a really haunted area. It's a very spiritual area, isn't it? I really want to witness and see something like that. So it's amazing that you, like, those of you that have seen like apparitions. It must be like a really rare occurrence, but it's something that I haven't had the opportunity to see yet, unfortunately. But it sounds amazing though. I don't know how I'd react, actually. How did you react? Were you scared? Did you run, or did you just like accept it? We were followed by a voice, and I recorded an American saying, "I can't believe what happened." So like, and as in like on an EVP, electric voice model, yeah, EVP, as like an EVP. Did you hear the voice come through? That's creepy. Seeing spirits is my norm. Yeah, well, apparently, Anne, right? I heard that, so say, we are all capable of opening what people call the third eye, and experiencing, to a certain degree, this gift that people talk of. Now, how do you do that? I need to do some experiments with things, but I need to be careful with what I'm doing, because I don't want to. There's a movie where somebody like actively tries to get possessed and then ends up getting possessed by a demon. It's not real, obviously. The movie is a fictional film, but it always makes you think, I don't know what buttons to push. I wanted to fight the man dressed as a monk, but they thought I was mad. I thought it was a person. Which, do you mean you wanted to fight them? Did you, as in like, did you think it was somebody real dressed as a monk and they were annoying you, or were you aware that it was something not of this world, let's say? It takes training. Really? Because I know there's like, like you can go to things like Circle and stuff like that, but a lot of the stuff that they do there is more, it's kind of like mentalism effects that someone like Darren Brown could learn. It's like cold reading type things, but obviously they don't call it that. But what you're talking about is physically seeing spirit, which I find incredible. Meditation is the key that you have to master. It's probably going to be difficult though with me with ADHD and my brain constantly going like that 24/7, especially when I want to go to sleep. That's what it does. I thought it was a man stood on the... Anyone who tuned in then is like, what the hell is going on? If you have just tuned in, my name's Mark, this is Haunting the Truth, I'm a paranormal investigator, and we're having a chat about experiences, and I had a moment then. I thought the man was stood on the tower, but there was no person up there. I'm not trained, and it's every now and then. But some people, like I'm guessing like yourself, say you're like born with like something. I find it really hard to understand and grasp myself because I've not experienced it, but that's a lot of people get get me wrong, actually. A lot of people think that when they say that they're experiencing something or sensing something or, or seeing something, that I'm just condemning it or like taking the mick or being like really skeptical and just being like, no, you're just mental, which isn't the case at all. I just find it difficult to understand and grasp. It's not that I don't believe it, it's just I can't. I find it hard to understand. Does that make sense? I think it does. Every time I go to spiritual church, I get picked. I feel a triangle in my head. A triangle? Okay. But are you a sensitive... Oh, okay, that was you asking. I thought you were asking me for a second, and I was like, I don't know. Some have it as a gift and some open themselves up. I don't have a choice. Okay. Will. Hello. Welcome. Everybody, this is Will, who's in the episodes coming to join. How you doing? He's probably thinking, he's probably wanting to go to a location, to be fair. He's probably thinking, right, let's go out and film. Let's go to Snuff Mills. Can't do it tonight, Will. I would have gone so much tonight, but I'm live with Laura this evening. Free tomorrow, though, if it don't rain. I think you're working now. Let's do it now. See? He's always wanting to go somewhere. So, Will here, you've been to like some spiritual churches and stuff, haven't you? I think, or you've had people speak to you about stuff. He's been told, I believe, by people that he has a gift. Am I right in saying that? And you believe that you can sense things. I think I'm right in saying that. Yeah. Which, like I said, I find it hard to understand. But back to Fred West's factory. Maybe. I want to get in, ideally. But I don't know if I will be able to or not. I might have to get hold of the council. I go to Burnham-on-Sea one. I've been to a couple of churches as well. I always get worried though because I don't want like to offend the people who support the religion. Especially if I'm in there giving it the old demons, because I'm pretty sure that will annoy some people. Oh, you mean spiritual churches, not investigation churches. I think I got that wrong. I'll try and find the men in black again. The man in black. The man in black? What man in black? I go to spiritual church in Portishead. I've been blown away with the stuff they come out with. I should rock up with you, Will, once. Don't say who I am or anything. I'll just go there as an experiment. So I'll be investigating, but they won't know. Not that I'd be filming it. I don't mean that necessarily. I just mean like for my own personal, for myself, just to see what the crack is. Because I can't really talk on something and make a comment on something that I've never been to. Do you know what I mean? Talking of Portishead, that's where the care home is. I can't tell you the exact location, but I'm sure from that, that's all I can say. For sure, I will look out for a decent medium. Yeah. Although I'll be fine with a large as well. That's stupid. If you ask, they may let you record. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could say vaguely, I could just be like, I'm a researcher into the paranormal and claims of, psychic ability and clairvoyance and stuff. And I've always been interested in that idea and ideology, and I want to know more about it and understand it more, and ask if I can film, I suppose. I don't think anybody's really done it, have they, as an investigator? As far as I'm aware, I haven't seen it. I personally say what I see, hear, feel. People can believe it me or not. It's my journey. I don't need to prove it to anyone. It's fair enough. I mean, there's... It would be nice to, if someone said, here's here's £1,000,000. If you can prove it to me, I'll give it to you. In that sense, the million would be lovely. For me personally, if I had a gift and I could fundamentally prove it for £1,000,000, I would definitely take the £1,000,000 and prove it. But I suppose everybody's different, aren't they? Did you say care home? No. No. Maybe do a live in the care home if I've got signal. But I don't really want to do the live before the episode comes out. But the episode isn't going to come out until next month. So it'll be a long way off. Saturday I'm working as well. So I do weekends, innit? What time is it anyway? Nearly been an hour, hasn't it? I don't know how long we've been on for. I have no idea. Is anyone keeping track? Ran out 20 minutes in the care home. I know there's something weird there. Definitely something weird there. 1947, I started at 7, so yeah, nearly an hour. I won't go on too long unless like millions of people join, in which case I'll stick around, but it's good to catch up with people anyway, because I'm boiling hot. Even in this, I'm boiling. I've always like, sometimes I think and feel things, and I think, is that the sensing? Oh, hello. So this is also Paranormal. You've just coming in now. I've probably got about, I don't know, I was going to go in about 10 minutes, but I was just saying to everybody earlier that I'm going to be live with you, and it will be 11 o'clock UK time. I believe everyone knows that bit. So it's 11, so it'll be 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, what was it? 7, 6, 6, 8, 9, 10. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock for you, isn't it? 7 o'clock for you. Thanks for that, Will. You could have said, oh, I've just got to nip off, but now everybody knows that you're going to the toilet. Yeah, hopefully the night owls will be able to join from my side of things. Although in the UK it is a weekday, so I can't promise anything there. But no, see who does. See who is up at 11 still. Be good to have a chat. Hopefully I haven't said anything in this particular live that yeah, have you set it up yet as a live link? Because I did check, and I don't, when it says like schedule lives, don't know if I seen it or not. Yeah, I'm not sure. you'll try and join. You know, if people are up, then they're up. If they're not, they're not. Then you know, it doesn't matter too much. Ooh. Ooh. That's my watch telling me I need to stand up because I sat down too long. Yeah, I couldn't find it on the thing. It's posted on my YouTube channel. I haven't sent you the link for the show yet. Okay. No, I just couldn't find the, you know, sometimes when it comes up as a scheduled thing, I just couldn't see that anywhere if it was there. I'll probably start to wrap up now unless there's any burning questions or if there's anything anyone else wants to say, because I'm boiling hot. It's like really, I'm hoping that it like cools off in the evening when I join you later. But we will continue the conversation there. Unless anyone wants to say anything else about their experiences or stories. Feel free to call it. Feel free to wrap sub to your side. Cool. Okay, right, yeah. Yeah, so thank you everybody for who came and joined and got involved with the live, and appreciate all the stories that you told and opened up to the, you know, what you believe in and what you're like being a sensitive or having an ability and such like that. So, you know, I appreciate everybody that came. And Stone Tape Theory, we'd have to do it another time, yeah. That could be a long one. You have to remind me though, or just chuck it in at one point when I come on again. But yeah, thank you very much for everybody that joined. I'm going to shoot off and get a nice lolly and catch you later this evening if you're going to be there on Also Paranormal. So see you later, guys. Thank you. Namaste.